Hello everyone, I am Dr. Devappa BM, Assistant Professor of Physics, Government College for Women, Kola. Welcome to my video lecture on Systems of Particles Problems, session number 22. Number 1. Where is the center of mass of a system consisting of two particles of equal masses? The position vector of center of mass is 1 by m sigma I is equal to 1 to n mi Ri vector. Here n is equal to 2 for two particles. RCM vector is equal to m1 r1 vector divided by plus m2 r2 vector divided by m1 plus m2, which is equal to m r1 vector plus m r2 vector divided by m plus m, because m1 is equal to m2, both particles have same masses, which is taken as m. So therefore m is common factor, pull it outside, m into r1 vector r1 plus r2 vector divided by m plus m is 2m, which is equal to r1 vector divided by 2 plus r2 vector by 2. Number 2. If particle 1 is a proton and particle 2 is a deuteron, calculate the center of mass of a system when the proton is located at the origin of the coordinate system and the deuteron is located on the x-axis at a distance of 6 Fermi away. Now, proton is at the origin, displacement is along x-axis, deuteron is a isotope of hydrogen with 2 neutrons, 1 proton. So therefore, mass of deuteron is twice the mass of proton. Now, mass 2 is twice mass of proton. So now which is taken as 2m, and m1 is mass of proton, which is taken as m. m2 is equal to mass of deuteron, which is equal to 2m. Now for two particles, position vector of center of mass RCM vector is equal to 1 by m sigma I is equal to 1 to 2 mi Ri vector. Now RCM vector is equal to m1 r1 vector plus m2 r2 vector divided by m1 plus m2, which is equal to replace m1 by m, m2 by 2m. m into r1 vector plus 2m r2 vector divided by m plus 2m, which is equal to m is common factor in numerator, pull it outside, m into r1 vector plus 2 r2 vector divided by denominator m plus 2m is 3m. Now position vector of proton at origin is 0, 0 I cap, and position vector of deuteron somewhere along x-axis 6 Fermi away from origin is 6 Fermi I cap, because along x-axis, which can be written as 6 into 10 power minus 15 meter I cap. Now center of mass is equal to this one, r1 vector divided by 3 plus 2 r2 vector divided by 3, which is equal to position vector of proton is 0 divided by 3 plus position vector of deuteron is 2 divided by 3 into 6 Fermi I cap, which is equal to 3 1s are 3 2s are 3 2s are 2 2s are 4, which is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 15 meter along x-axis. Number 3. A billiard ball of mass m rolls with speed v towards another billiard ball also of same mass m. The position vectors of the two balls are r1 vector is equal to vt I cap plus y naught j cap, and r2 vector is equal to x naught I cap plus y naught j cap. Find the position, velocity and acceleration of their center of mass. m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m, r1 vector is equal to vt I cap plus y naught j cap, r2 vector is equal to x naught I cap plus y naught j cap. RCM vector is equal to 1 by m sigma I is equal to 1 to 2 mi Ri vector. Point 1. RCM vector is equal to m1 r1 vector plus m2 r2 vector divided by m1 plus m2, which is equal to m r1 vector plus m r2 vector divided by m plus m, which is equal to m is common factor in numerator, m into r1 vector plus r2 vector divided by denominator m plus m is 2m, which is equal to r1 vector by 2 plus r2 vector by 2. Position vector of center of mass is op into vt I cap plus y naught j cap plus op into x naught I cap plus y naught j cap, which is also equal to op into vt plus x naught I cap plus op into y naught plus y naught j cap. Here the coefficients of I cap are separated and coefficients of y cap j cap are also separated. Now velocity of center of mass is equal to drc m vector divided by dt is equal to d by dt into RCM vector is half of vt plus x naught I cap plus y naught j cap. Now this is equal to, now there are three terms. This first term has t variable, Second term has no t variable, third term has no t variable. So therefore, this is only the variable term. Other terms are treated as constant. So differentiation of vt is half v, because v is constant. Differentiation of t with respect to t is 1. I cap is a constant, and this term is also 0, this term also 0. Third one, acceleration of center of mass is equal to rate of change of velocity of center of mass, which is equal to d by dt into half v I cap. This term has no t variable, therefore this is a constant. Differentiation of constant is 0. Acceleration is 0. Number 4. A body of mass 2.5 kg is subjected to 4 forces as shown in the figure. Find the acceleration of center of mass. This is a body of mass 2.5 kg. Force F1 is acting in this direction. Force F2 is acting in this direction. Force F3 is acting in this direction. Force F4 is acting in this direction. Now, make all the force vectors collinear to a point where center of mass acts. This is the point. Make all the four forces vectors collinear to this point. Now, F1 making 180 degree, F2 making 60 degree, F3 making minus 53 degree, F4 making 37 degree. All anti-clockwise angles taken positive, all clockwise angles taken negative. The x component of the resultant force vector F at this point. So suppose vector F acting somewhere, resultant force of all the four forces is vector F. Now I will take this resultant force, I will take x component and y components. Now x component is Fx is equal to F1 cos 180 degree plus F2 cos 60 degree plus F3 cos of minus 53 degree plus F4 cos 37 degree. Fx is equal to 6 into F1 is 6, cos 180 degree is minus 1 plus F2 is 4, cos 60 degree is half plus F3 is 6, cos of minus 53 degree is 0.6018, cos of minus theta is cos theta plus F4 is 5 into cos 37 degree is 0.7986, which is equal to 3.6038 Newton. The y component of the resultant force vector F is Fy is equal to F1 sin 180 degree plus F2 sin 60 degree plus F3 sin of minus 53 degree plus F4 sin 37 degree. Fy is equal to F1 is 6 into sin 180 degree is 0 plus F2 is 4 sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2 plus F3 is 6 and sin of minus 53 degree is minus sin 53 degree, which is equal to minus into 0.7986 plus F4 is 5 into sin 37 degree is 0.6018, which is equal to 1.68 Newton. The magnitude of the resultant force is F is equal to square root of Fx square plus Fy square, which is equal to square root of Fx is 3.60 square it plus Fy is 1.68 square it, which is equal to 3.973 Newton. The direction of the resultant force can be computed from tan theta equals Fy by Fx, which is equal to Fy is 1.68, Fx is 3.6, which is equal to 0.46667, which implies that theta is equal to 25 degree. Now what you have to do is take tan inverse, we will get theta is 25 degree. The acceleration of the center of mass is ACM vector is force by mass, which is equal to 3.973 divided by 2.5, which is equal to 1.589 Newton meter per second square. Next, 5. 4 particles A, B, C and D having masses 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg and 4 kg respectively are placed in order at the corners of a square ABCD of sides 1 meter length. Locate center of mass. So ABCD is a square. At A 1 kg is located, at B 2 kg is located, at C 3 kg is located, at D 4 kg is located. Now take a table which consists of particle, mass, x coordinate, y coordinate. Now write all the 4 particles A, B, C, D. Now masses located at these corners are 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, 4 kg. Now x coordinate of particle A. Particle A is at this point. Now take origin at A. This is origin. The coordinates of origin is 0, 0. So now 0, 0. Now B. At B, coordinates are 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. At C, coordinates are 1, 1. At D, this point, coordinates are 0, 1. the x coordinate center of mass is xcm is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus m4 x4 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4. Now xcm is equal to 1 into x1 is 0 plus m2 is 2 kg and x2 is 1 plus particle 3 is mass 3 kg into x3 is 1 plus 4 into x4 is 0 divided by masses. Take summation of all the masses 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 which is equal to 5 by 10 which is equal to 1 by 2 which is equal to 0.5 meter. The y coordinate of center of mass is YCM is equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3 plus m4 y4 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4. Now YCM is equal to 1 into y1 is 0 plus m2 is 2, y2 is 0 plus m3 is 3 and y3 is also 1 plus for particle 4 mass is 4 and y4 is 1 divided by 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 which is equal to 7 by 10 is equal to 0.7 meter. Now the center of mass is at the point 0.5 and 0.7, 0.5 comma 0.7. 6. The center of mass of three bodies 10 gram, 20 gram, 25 gram is at 1 comma minus 2 comma 1. Where should another 30 gram body be placed such that the center of mass shifts to 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. Now given m1 is 10 gram, m2 is 20 gram, m3 is 25 gram and the center of mass is xcm, ycm, zcm is 1 comma minus 2 comma 1. New center of mass is taken as xcm dash, ycm dash, zcm dash which is 1 comma minus 1 comma 2. The four body problem can be treated as two bodies problem. The first one is early center of mass. So this is early center of mass. 1 comma minus 2 comma 1. And new center of mass is 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. This is 1. This is 1. The four bodies problem can be treated as two bodies problem. The first one is early center of mass and the second one is m4 is equal to 30 gram. The x coordinate of new center of mass is xcm dash is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 into xcm plus m4 x4 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4 which is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 25 into xcm is 1 plus m4 is 30 x4 divided by 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30 which is equal to xcm dash is 1. The y coordinate of new center of mass is ycm dash is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 into ycm plus m4 y4 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4. Now this is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 25 into ycm is minus 2 plus m4 is 30 y4 divided by 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30 which is equal to minus 1. The z coordinate of new center of mass is zcm dash is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 into zcm plus m4 z4 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4 which is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 25 into zcm is 1 plus 30 z4 divided by 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30 is equal to this is equal to 2. So I think there is a misprint here. This is 2. This is 2. This happens to be 2 because misprint. There is a misprint. This is correct. This is misprint. ZCM dash is 2. Now simplify it. 170 is equal to 55 plus 30 Z4. This implies that 30 Z4 is equal to 170 minus 55. This implies that Z4 is equal to 175 divided by 30 is equal to 5.8. The location of 30 gram is at x4 comma y4 comma Z4 is equal to 1 comma. This is 1 comma 1 comma then 0.8 comma by 0.8. One letter we have to take this, cross multiply this. We have to take equation just similar to this. So that gives y4. So this equation we can write that equation here. So the location of 30 gram is at x4 comma y4 comma z4 is equal to 1 comma 0.8 comma by 0.8. A rocket of mass 20 kg has 180 kg fuel, the exhaust velocity of the fuel being 1.6 km per second relative to the rocket. A. Calculate the time for which the rocket exists. Calculate the ultimate vertical speed gained by the rocket when the rate of consumption of fuel is 2 kg per second. B. Without the effect of gravity. C. With the effect of gravity. So now you can know that m0 is equal to m rocket plus m fuel. So this is just a payload and this is fuel. This is equal to m rocket is 20 plus 180 is equal to 200 kg. A. Final mass of the rocket is m 20 kg. This is the payload. U is this velocity of exhaust gas is 1.6 km per second, which is equal to 1600 meter per second. Rate of consumption of fuel is equal to rate of decrease in mass of rocket. Now dmf by dt is equal to dmr by dt, which is equal to 2 kg per second. Time for which the fuel lost is equal to total quantity of fuel divided by rate of consumption of fuel. So therefore T is equal to mf divided by dmf by dt is equal to 180 by 2, which is equal to 2 seconds. B. V is equal to minus u ln m by m0 is equal to u ln m0 by m, which is equal to y, because minus is taken here, which this quantity gets inverted. 1600 ln 200 by 20, which is equal to 1600 ln 10, which is equal to 1600 into ln 10 is a natural logarithm. Convert it to common logarithm by multiplying it by 2.303. Log 10 to the base 10 is 1. This is equal to 3684 meter per second. Third point, V is equal to minus u ln m by m0 minus gt, which is equal to u ln m0 by m minus gt, which is equal to 1600 ln 10 minus 9.8 time is 90, which is equal to 1600 into 2.303 into log 10 to the base 10 minus 9.8 into 90. Therefore, we get V is equal to 3684 minus 82, which is 2802 meter per second. 8. A fully fueled rocket of mass 5000 kg is said to be fired vertically if the rocket ejects its gases at a speed of 50 kg per second with respect to the rocket and bursts the fuel at the rate of 3 to 10 power 3 meter per second. What is the rocket's initial upward acceleration with the effect of gravity? Now given mass of the rocket is 5000 kg, velocity of exhaust gas is 3 into 10 power 3 meter per second, rate of consumption of fuel, which is same as rate of decrease in mass, which is 50 kg per second. The upward thrust of the rocket is given by F is equal to U dm by dt. F is equal to 3 into U is 3 into 10 power 3 and dm by dt is 50, which is equal to 1.5 into 10 power 5 Newton. The rocket is acted upon by two forces, namely upward thrust of the rocket and downward force due to its own weight. Net upward force initially ma is equal to F minus mg. So this is upward force, this is a weight, which is downward force. Initial acceleration is A is equal to, now divide throughout by m, I will get F minus mg divided by m, which is equal to F by m minus g. Therefore acceleration is equal to F is 1.5 into 10 power 5 divided by m is 5000 minus g is 9.8, which is equal to 20 meter per second upward direction. 9. A gas molecule having a speed of 300 meter per second collides elastically with another molecule of the same mass, which is initially at rest. After the collision, the first molecule moves at an angle of 30 degrees to its initial direction. Find the speed of each molecule after collision and the angle made with the incident direction by the recoiling target molecule. So this is a figure. Now alpha is 30 degree, beta is to be calculated, u1 is 300 meter per second. v1 is equal to u1 cos alpha, v1 is equal to 300 cos 30 degree is equal to 300 into cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2, which is equal to 259.8 meter per second. Now v2 is equal to u1 sin alpha, v2 is equal to u1 is 300 sin 30 degree, which is equal to 300 into sin 30 degree is half, which is equal to 150 meter per second. Now you know that alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, beta is equal to 90 degree minus alpha is equal to 90 degree minus 30 degree is equal to 60 degree. Number 10. A ball of mass 50 kg moving at a speed of 20 km per hour hits a lighter ball of mass 20 kg moving towards it at a speed of 10 km per hour. The two balls cling to each other. Find the speed of the combined mass after collision. Given m1 is 50 kg, m2 is 20 kg. Now u1, this is given in kilometer per hour. This is converted into meter per second. u1 is equal to 20 km per hour is equal to 20 into 1 kilometer is 1000 meter divided by 1 hour is 60 minutes into 60 seconds, which is equal to 5.56 meter per second. u2, which is moving in opposite direction, take negative sign, which is equal to minus 10 km per hour, which is equal to minus 10 into 1000 divided by 60 into 60 is equal to minus 2.78 meter per second. Now use law of conservation of momentum. m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 plus m2 into v. Therefore, common velocity v is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 divided by m1 plus m2. v is equal to m1 is 50 into u1 is 5.56 plus m2 is 20 into u2 is minus 2.78 divided by denominator m1 plus m2 is 50 plus 20 is equal to 3.18 meter per second. Thank you.